All right, so I'll get to how I made over $10,000 trading Bonk today and why I went into this trade and all that. But real quick, I used to have this friend. He'd go to the casino, he'd play blackjack. He came back, he told me, Jonathan, I've had like 3 winning days in a row. You got to see my strategy and how I use this martingale system and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, everybody uses the martingale until it doesn't work. You run out of capital. If you don't know what that is, don't even Google it. Don't even gamble. It's just a waste of time. But the thing that annoyed me wasn't that he went to the casino. It's that when he lost, he'd come home and he would just freaking dump and unload and talk about how sad his life was. And it just gets annoying. I have no tolerance for it. If you've watched my videos, any one of my videos, I tell you, this is a casino. That isn't just an analogy, it's the reality of the space. All of these projects that I cover are slot machines, including every meme coin out there. So if you have a problem with me, that means you have a problem with CoinMarketCap, because CoinMarketCap, as I showed you, has a whole section on meme coins. That means they're bringing attention to projects that have no utility, right? And these projects are often launched, these meme coins are often launched by people that are considered bad actors, meaning they eventually are going to rug. They're going to do the whole pump and dump. They're going to market it, get it on CoinMarketCap, list it, get a bunch of people talking about it, and then guess what? They will pull the rug, and that will be the end of that coin, and you will be a bag holder. So instead of crying about it, just learn from your mistakes. If you don't like DeFi, don't play in DeFi. If you don't like going to a casino, don't go to a casino. That's my message, because in my little group, I have some people that understand the risk. In fact, I did a poll today, and the poll was simply like, are you aware of the risk? Do you understand DeFi? And 99% of people are saying, yes, Jonathan, we understand. There's going to be winners, there's going to be losers. That's it. Because if you zoom into like one project and it loses, you can be like, oh, this guy, he's a loser. But like zoom out. I've documented a ton of projects where I've made money and I am still making money. I was in a project called QOP. Maybe you're in it. I was in it since April. So I not only double, triple, quadruple my money. That's the way this whole thing works. Sometimes you hit winners, sometimes you hit losers. That's the reality of the space. So today, I wanted to branch out and not just play DeFi plays. I also do trades in the stock market. I do options. I do meme coin trades. I do a lot. I don't post about that on this channel because the channel is really just covering DeFi projects. But I would post my trades. The problem is you post one bad trade and everybody has to call the police. Everybody's like, get the feds, get them on the phone. This guy just told me to buy and the coin went down. The stock went down. Like, I just don't have time to manage people. Nobody pays me for my groups. I don't have private groups at this point. It's just the reality of the space. You're going to have newbies that are just like, oh, I got to blame somebody. And I heard about this coin or I heard about this project from a YouTuber. I think we'll blame him. Where are the videos where I'm blaming the YouTuber? Please find them. Where am I blaming someone else? I don't do that. Why? Because I'm freaking in my 30s and I'm so over blaming other people for me clicking buttons on a mouse. I'm old enough to know this is a casino. These are DeFi plays. Chances are all of these could rug. Same with meme coins. And with that said, I did an over $88,000 trade today in a meme coin called Bonk. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's get to it. So these are kind of the watch list. I go onto CoinMarketCap, which is a corrupt site because, again, if you go to their section on meme coins, it's just horrible. And you know what? They do take payment. They're marketing. Okay, so look, all of these coins are up 1%. You see 2% in Solana, all this, but look at this. Bonk is up over 10% for the day. So I like playing coins that have massive momentum. And clearly, Bonk has a lot of momentum right now. So I knew that we'd have a catalyst event today with Jerome Powell in the United States doing a speech. So the speech happened a couple hours ago. Well, I was already seeing momentum coming into Bitcoin, coming into the other coins. So I initially thought, all right, I could trade Bitcoin today and maybe get a small percent bump up because, again, Bitcoin ran 4%. Congrats. But I'd rather play something that gives me a better return. So I played Bonk. Now, this is KuCoin, and you guys can see I've got a stop loss already set in place. So the stop loss means I've already made 10,000. But if I sell now, I've made maybe closer to 15,000. And it's all documented with photos. Let me show you guys the actual photos. Where is it here? Let me get them online here. I went in today on the premises that I just shared. Okay, here we go. Let's get these on the screen. So this is what I started with today. All right, I bought 88,500. It became 86,500. So right away it was down, little depressed, but I'm not depressed because my strategy was wait for the positive news. I was a 90% sure that today would be a positive news from Jerome Powell, okay? Because I'm watching prices. I live in the real world. I'm seeing that inflation hasn't gone up in the past month. If anything, I've seen fuel prices and things like that. Those are the major factors CPI data looks at. And I'm listening to a bunch of analysts. Most analysts said, yeah, we're kind of hawkish and we don't think he's going to raise rates today. And I just thought I think he's going to give us a Christmas rally. So you can see my total balance was $134,500. And then later it turned into $145,000. I was up to $95,000 in this. And if we go live right now, let's see what the account is. So I'm going to live refresh the screen, okay? So watch this number, 150,981. Let's see what happens. 150,981, 151. So there you go. My Bonk holding is now over $101,000. What? Why do you do that? Well, again, remember, it started at 88,000 today. So what is that? We're at 13,000 about right now, but I'm still in the trade. I haven't sold. And you can see momentum continues to go up. So what I'll do is see this little line right here. That represents my stop loss. So I'll come over here and I'll just click on 100 and then I'll put in my stop loss and I'll keep raising the stop loss. Now, I don't want to get it too close because it'll probably hit. And I think there's still a lot of momentum on our side. A lot of people are still at work around the world. They're sleeping. They don't know about Jerome Powell's beautiful speech that he just gave. If you look at the actual broader market, again, Bitcoin is always correlated to all the other markets like the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. What's the sentiment today? Let's go look. Here's a major website in America, as you know, CNBC. Fed holds rates steady, indicates 3 cuts coming in 2024. Guys, we thought there was only going to be 2 cuts, an announcement of 2 cuts. Announcing 3 cuts is huge. It's so bullish. It's unbelievable. Dow crosses 37,000 for the first time, soaring after the Fed signals. All right. So all I'm saying is if I go to, I've been watching this. I also look at stocks. These are different trades that I'm in. You know, I've got a huge trade in NVIDIA, huge trades in Tesla. A lot of them are bullish. Now, NVIDIA, stocks like this, see, this is when the speech ended. Most times, it's sell the news on these major caps. So when Jerome Powell walked away from the podium, you're going to see a massive dip. Just know that so that next time, maybe you buy that dip. And obviously, look, if you do some TA, look at this. Why do you think this was the time to buy? Because every trader was like, this is where everyone's going to step in to buy. Also, notice the RSI, guys. Every time it gets into this crazy land up here, this is why I use this indicator, it's not a time to buy. If anything, you hedge your bet and you start selling. All right. So I'm not going to teach you trading in a stupid video. You guys are here for the DeFi projects. I've been doing this for the past couple years. But if you're in these projects, you're going to learn that sometimes they don't work out the way that they're supposed to. Now, let me do a quick update on a project that I went in earlier this week. It reminds me of QOP, which if that scares you, then run away. Do not follow me. Do not get into any of these projects. You are going to lose your money. Have you not learned your lesson? With that said, guys, I'm also, while making what? I'm up 13,000 in Bonk. I'm also in this project. Let me show you. If I go to my stake, click on your stakes, you can see here I have $5,000 staked. The profit I'm making is 125. I'm also in like 20 other projects. Today, we lost on CenTrium. Okay, if you go to their website, whoa, look at the website disappeared. I am so shocked that a DeFi project rugged on us. Now, this project, the full story, was around for 35 plus days. A lot of you guys that got in the initial package when I covered this video, you made money. You celebrated it. You're in the chat. I made this much money in CenTrium. Congrats, you guys won. Now, most of us that were in it for about 30 days. 30 days times what? You made 2.4% a day. So you didn't lose everything. So enough with the tears. It sucks. Nobody wants to be rug pulled. But who do we have to blame? Is it your favorite YouTuber? No, you idiots. Stop blaming. Men don't blame other men. It's like me getting a speeding ticket and blaming the passenger because they told me to speed. It doesn't work in a court of law. It doesn't work in front of a police officer, and it's not going to work between men. Okay? CryBabies will make content talking about how it's someone else's fault. You have to stop watching people like that. They're going to lead you down this victim mentality, and you'll never become a fully realized man, an alpha male that owns the responsibilities, especially when he clicks his little mouse. You don't blame anybody but yourself. So today, is a good day. I was able to recoup my loss from a DeFi project like CenTrium by trading a meme coin now called Bonk. Now, if I was a person who was on the outside, I might say, I don't care, Jonathan, you must go to jail because you traded a meme coin. And if I sell today, guess what? I am selling on somebody else. So you know when you play poker in a casino and you walk away and you're playing with your buddy and you win and he loses, did you take his money? No, I don't see it that way. We both knew the rules when we sat at the poker table. We both knew that there was a chance I could walk away with money and he could lose. And he walked in and thought I could win and Jonathan could lose. As long as everybody knows the rules to the game, it's a fair game. It's where there's no rules and we don't know what to expect. So go into a meme coin expecting to lose. Go into a meme coin expecting that there will be people that might sell and therefore bring the price down and you might lose your capital. Please play with risk capital. Do not cry about your wins and your losses. This is not the place. Go do that somewhere else. This is DeFi. This is crypto. It's gray. It's unregulated. There are so many bad actors in the space, and the reason there's bad actors in the space is because of its unregulated territory. So you either cry about it to your mom, which she just doesn't care. You're reminding me of my friend who came home from the casino and said, hey, Jonathan, you won't believe it. I lost today. I don't have the sympathy. You're not going to get empathy from anybody. You know what a good friend's going to tell you? Stop going to the casino. And with that said, stop going to the casino. With that said, I'm still going to the casino. I'm playing meme coins. I'm playing DeFi projects. You don't have to follow. There's never been a video I said, follow me, guys. This is going to 10x. Follow me, guys. This is going to go up. You won't find the video. I don't talk that way. It's irresponsible. Go after the guys that do, but leave me out of that conversation. I'm the FUD farm, which means I elevate fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I never elevate the opportunity. That's the difference between me and you and these other YouTuber shillers, okay? I don't need your referral commission. I don't need your sponsored video. I don't need anything. I'm just in the space documenting my journey, having a good time, but doing it for 2 years. If you're the newbie that's out to go, oh, FUD farm bad, you're the same guy that says Orange Man bad or Elon Musk bad. Like, grow up. Men don't talk that way. Own your own trades. Stop blaming the YouTubers. By the way, the developers are the one that rug pulled. I didn't know that. Had I known CenTrium was going to rug pull, I would have told you so. I don't know. They always lie. They tell me all sorts of things. That's just the nature of the space, man. You're going to get winners. You're going to get losers. I'm not trying to get a 100% track record, my friend. No trader on the internet does. No YouTuber that talks about altcoins has a 100% trade record. That's the reality. So with that said, here we are. While talking to you, I'm up another, $1,000? That's the reality of the space. Some days you have good days. Some days you have bad. Anybody telling you to get into Bonk right now and buy, what are they doing? That's irresponsible. I'm not doing that. I'm just documenting what I'm doing, how I'm doing in my trades. I'm not telling you to get into meme coins. I'm not saying that trading is somehow going to make you money. 99% of people lose money, especially starting out in trading. Trading is risky. DeFi is risky. Crypto's risky. Everything can go to zero. Stop crying about it. All right. With that said, I'm in a lot of projects. If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, my most recent project is that AusBank project. So far, so good in that. Don't know how long it will last. And if I hear you cry one day at rugs, who's to blame? You are. Not me. Not me. I'm playing AusBank. You don't have to play. Is that okay? Do we have permission? I'm going to play AusBank. I'm going to play Bonk. I'm going to do a bunch of things. Is that cool? Are we cool? Don't touch a link in my description. Don't do it, guys. All right. I love you guys. I do. I just want to talk man to man with people. No more little crybabies. I'm so sick of men crying. Grow up. Stop playing in the casino. I love you. Goodbye.